Alright, this is a really cool trick that I've been doing a lot recently. It works. Miracles. Literally. No, not literally. It's really cool. It's by ChdLng. I originally thought I invented this and realized that it was something I had seen a long time ago and reinvented pretty much. Luda pointed that out to me, that it was already done and that it was nothing new. He thought it was someone else. It ends up it's ChdLng. I don't know the name of it, sorry for that, but I'll go over a quick demo. I showed a couple of you this in the chat, video chat, that's what it's called. I showed a bunch of you that, and a couple of you liked it. I know Mist really liked it, and so here's the tutorial for it. 4 aces, normal aces. This is, of course, an impromptu trick. I don't like non-impromptu tricks. So 4 aces, go ahead, we'll put them on the box, and have you call stop. They say stop, we'll go with that one. The Jack of Clubs. They remember the card, and last in the suit. They say the suit, I give the aces a shake, and one of them turns over. Wasn't the ace of hearts that turned over. Wasn't the ace of diamonds that turned over. It was the ace of spades because, or no, it was the ace of clubs because they had a club. And if I were to ask you the whatchamacallit, the value, you would say Jack, and one card jumps out of the middle of the deck. Not just any card, but wait, the ace of clubs. If the ace of clubs is here, that must mean on the table is the Jack of clubs. Now I know what you're thinking, it's a trick Jack, and it is, I'll be honest. The Jack's in the middle there, you say go, it takes 2 seconds, and then the ace is on top, and the Jack is in the middle. Further proof that it's a trick Jack is if I waver it over the aces, they start to look like all 4 Jacks. So, that's a trick by ChdLng. That's also my brother crawling like a snake on the floor. I'll go over the explanation of that. You have the 4 aces out of the deck and the 4 Jacks on top. Okay, so 4 aces are on the table and the Jacks are on top. It doesn't really matter what order the Jacks are on top. I prefer to have a red one on the top of the deck, and you have to know what suit it is. In this case I have the Jack of diamonds on top. I don't even know the order of them. As long as you know the top cards, you're good. So Jack of diamonds. At that point I take my aces and I play around with them. I just play around with them until the ace of diamonds is my face card. That's so that I'm going to do a mechanical reverse, just reversing that ace as I turn the pack over. Okay, so mechanical reverse that ace, turn it over, and then do what I believe is a Jordan count. For those of you who don't know what that is, it looks something like that. Basically you push off the top card, and I get this into a clip with my middle finger and index finger right away. This is going to facilitate the move later on, although it is a discrepancy that you will notice. That some people will notice. So I clip that right away. I go 1, 2. This is a double card that I'm going to pretend is, it's okay. I'm going to pretend is just 1 card as I strip off the bottom card. So it's 1, 2. This goes on top. I put both of them on top because there's a face down ace under there, and strip off the bottom clipped card and put it on top. Mist, I believe, has a video tutorial on that on the forums. If not, my apologies for not teaching that very well. Anyways, turn over the aces, drop them on the box. Now you're going to force the top card, but retain the top stock, so they call stop right there, and you just force the Jack of diamonds, because you've turned over the ace of diamonds. Turn that back over, catch a break. As I move towards those packs, I'm going to do a pass, bring my Jack to the top, and pick up my aces, wave, and one of them turns over, which is always nice. I like to wrist kill here and just get a break under the top card. That's for the Bernard Billis switch you're going to do. I like to flash the backs every time because you're going to see the ace before you do the change. If it wasn't the ace, the ace of clubs, every time I'm going to strip onto the deck, the pack with the deck, and I'm stripping from the bottom towards the top. So it wasn't the ace of clubs, drop. It wasn't the ace of diamonds, drop. And now here's where you do the change. It's basically a top change with the cover of the ace of spades. Okay? So you end up in this position, the ace of diamonds and the ace of spades, or whatever cards it happens to be. You're going to come in, as you put the ace of spades on top, you're stripping out the card underneath your break, and then dealing the ace of spades onto the table. So your card must have been a diamond, and that goes underneath all the aces to set you up for later. If you're going to get caught during this trick, that is when you'll get caught. Okay? If you get caught there, it doesn't matter, move on with the trick, keep going, because that's not the killer effect. Okay? Turn the deck over, spread through. What was the value of your card? They say a jack, and you're going to do the pop-out move. I'm not going to explain it. I don't have time. Well, I do, but I'm not going to. One card jumps out of the middle of the deck. Pause, wait a beat, wait, the ace of diamonds. I like to point here, then point there. As they're looking there and everything's registering, I get a break under the top 3 cards. Then, tap these on the table, pretty much square it up, and show the jack of diamonds is switch places with the ace. Pause, let this effect sink in. Now what you're going to do is, I forget the name of this change. Anyone who can give me the credits for this, that would be great. You're gonna switch these 3 cards for the 3 aces. Okay, that's what makes this effect great, is you're so ahead of the game that no one will ever catch you. Okay? So you say the pattern line used here is, a lot of people think, or do you want to know how I do this trick? We'll say no. I'll say, well, don't worry about it, it's just a trick jack. Okay, and that's as I do the switch. So these 4 cards, the 4 face down aces and the jack, are held in the index finger and thumb. As you pretend to just strip off the jack, these 3 cards are going to get trapped in between the thumb and the middle finger. Okay, so like that. So as you strip off the jack, you're actually letting go of all those 4 cards and stripping out the other 3 and just throwing them on the table casually. Now the attention is all on the deck at this point. Jack is on top, ace is in the middle, pass. I like to use a turnover pass if the situation fits for it. If I've got no one behind me, I say go. Okay, it takes 2 seconds, then the ace is on top, and the jack is in the middle. Up jog the jack, leave the ace on top, turn over the ace, jack gets waved over these 3 aces, and they turn into the 4 jacks, and you're left clean. There's an ace on top of the deck, 3 aces somewhere in the middle, but you're good to go. So there is a great ChdLng trick. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys use it. I sure do. There you go.